Welcome to Midnight Story. Tonight's story is the missing person who keeps posting online. People think going missing means silence. They think it means the phone stops vibrating on the table, that message bubbles stop appearing, that profiles freeze in time, like abandoned houses online. But Lily Harper never went silent. Her Instagram stories kept appearing every morning. Her Facebook account stayed active. Her location moved slowly, deliberately across state lines. And that wouldn't have been so disturbing if Lily hadn't already been declared missing. Not missing as in, taking a break. Missing as in police reports, unanswered calls, and a sister who stopped sleeping at night. Lily Harper was 28 years old. She lived alone in a small apartment in Eugene, Oregon. Freelance graphic designer. Quiet, observant, the kind of person who noticed details other people walked past. She wasn't famous. She didn't chase attention. Her social media was modest, almost invisible. A photo of a coffee cup cooling beside a laptop. A sketch that never felt finished. A window streaked with rain. People scrolled past her posts without thinking twice. And that mattered more to Lily than she ever admitted. Her older sister Megan was the opposite. Megan's life was organized into neat, predictable boxes. Marriage, career, plans that stayed plans. When Megan talked about the future, it sounded solid. When Lily talked about the future, it sounded optional. They loved each other, but they didn't understand each other. Megan worried Lily was drifting. Lily felt Megan had already decided who she was allowed to be. Their last conversation happened on a Sunday afternoon. It was supposed to be quick. Megan came by to drop off groceries. Lily hadn't asked for help, but she didn't refuse it either. The tension had been there for years. It only needed a reason. Money came up, then stability, then responsibility. Megan said Lily couldn't keep living like this. Lily asked what this meant. Megan said nothing for a moment. And that silence hurt more than words. Lily accused Megan of looking down on her. Megan accused Lily of avoiding adulthood. Voices were raised. Nothing was thrown. Nothing dramatic happened. But something broke anyway. Megan left without hugging her sister. Without turning back. She would replay that moment in her head more times than she could count. By Monday morning, Lily didn't answer her phone. By Tuesday, her voicemail was full. By Wednesday, Megan told herself Lily was just upset. By Friday, Megan drove to her sister's apartment. The door was unlocked. Inside, everything looked exactly how Lily had left it. Not rushed, not packed. The bed was made. Her favorite mug sat clean in the sink. Her sketchbook lay open on the table. A half-finished design staring back like it had been waiting. But Lily's laptop was gone. Her passport was missing. The police listened patiently. They asked about mental health, about travel habits, about whether Lily had ever talked about leaving. They used the phrase, voluntary absence. Megan hated how calm it sounded. Then, 3 days later, Lily posted an Instagram story. A short video of ocean waves rolling onto a gray beach. The sound was muted. The caption said only, "Needed air." Megan stared at her phone. Her first emotion was relief. Her second was fear. Lily hated vague captions. She hated disappearing acts. And she always replied to comments. This post did none of those things. People commented anyway. "Looks peaceful. Wish I was there. Where are you?" Lily didn't respond. The next day, another post appeared. A coffee cup on a diner table. A highway visible through the window. Then another. A motel mirror. A blurred reflection. Every post felt distant. Like someone trying to sound normal. Megan messaged her sister constantly. No reply. She called. The phone rang. Sometimes it went to voicemail. Sometimes it didn't. The police reopened the case quietly. They tracked the IP addresses. Public Wi-Fi. Libraries. Bus stations. Northern California. Someone was moving carefully. Then Lily went live. The notification appeared suddenly. Megan almost dropped her phone. The live video lasted 12 seconds. Lily's face filled the screen. She looked thinner. Her eyes were tired. She stared directly at the camera. Her lips parted slightly, as if she was about to speak. Then the video ended. No explanation. No follow-up. Just silence. That was the moment Megan knew something was wrong. Not abstract wrong. Not theoretical wrong. Real wrong. Megan took time off work. She booked a flight. She followed the digital trail south. At a small motel outside Reading, the clerk recognized Lily immediately. "Quiet girl," he said. "Always paid cash." Asked if the walls were thin. That detail stayed with Megan. Behind the motel, in a plastic trash bin, she found a phone. Lily's phone. Still powered on. Still logged into every account. Still posting. The final post appeared that night. A black screen. White text. "I think people only notice you when you're gone." Megan sat on the motel bed and cried. Until she couldn't breathe. Because she finally understood. Lily hadn't disappeared by accident. She had planned it. She had stayed online, so the world wouldn't let her go. So anyone would come looking. And Megan did. Megan stayed in that motel room all night. The phone lay on the bed between her hands, glowing softly, as if it were still alive. As if Lily were still nearby. She didn't turn it off. She was afraid that if she did, Lily would disappear completely. The police arrived in the morning. They treated the phone like evidence, not like a lifeline. Bagged it, labeled it, told Megan not to touch it again. But the damage was already done. Megan had seen enough to know this wasn't random. This wasn't impulse. Lily had been thinking about this for a long time. The detectives reviewed the posts carefully. Dates, times, locations. They noticed the same thing Megan had. The posts weren't emotional. They weren't desperate. They were controlled, carefully spaced, carefully worded, as if Lily was performing herself. The investigation shifted direction. Instead of asking where Lily had gone, they began asking who Lily had been before she left. Megan started talking about the missed deadlines, the late night calls, the way Lily had sounded tired even when she laughed, about how Lily used to say she felt like she existed, just enough to not disappear. Megan admitted something she had never said out loud. She hadn't taken Lily seriously. Not really. She had assumed her sister would always bounce back. That she was just going through a phase. The guilt settled deep in Megan's chest. And stayed there. Meanwhile, Lily was still moving. Police confirmed new location pings. Public Wi-Fi again. A bus terminal. Then another small town. But something had changed. The posts became less frequent. The captions shorter. The spaces between them longer. As if Lily was running out of energy. Or running out of reasons. Megan began to understand the psychology behind it. Lily wasn't hiding from the world. She was testing it. Testing whether disappearing would finally make her visible. Testing whether absence had weight. Megan replayed their last argument over and over. She remembered Lily saying, "You only worry when something's already wrong." At the time, Megan had rolled her eyes. Now those words echoed like a warning. The next post appeared 3 days later. A photo of a bus window streaked with rain. No caption. The location tag was wrong. It didn't match where Lily should have been. The police suspected misdirection, but Megan felt something else. Hesitation. As if Lily was no longer sure what she wanted to prove. That night, Megan couldn't sleep. She kept thinking about the motel clerk's words. She always asked if the walls were thin. Lily hadn't wanted privacy. She had wanted to be heard. The following morning, a post appeared that wasn't public. It was sent directly to Megan. A private message. No greeting. No apology. Just a sentence. "I didn't think it would take this long." Megan's hands shook so badly she almost dropped her phone. She typed back immediately. "Where are you?" The message showed as seen. No reply. Hours passed. Then another message appeared. "I wanted to know if anyone would come." Megan cried in the airport bathroom. Her back pressed against cold tile. Because she finally understood the loneliness beneath it all. This wasn't about running away. It was about being left behind. Megan replied carefully this time. "I'm here. I've been here the whole time." The response didn't come right away. When it did, it was short. "I know." That was worse. Because it meant Lily had been watching. Watching the news reports. Watching Megan's face on television. Watching her sister search for her. Still choosing to stay hidden. The police wanted to trace the messages. But Lily was careful. She used borrowed phones. Public connections. Short logins. She knew how to disappear digitally. While still leaving fingerprints behind. Days passed. Then weeks. Public interest grew and then faded. As it always does. But Lily's posts didn't stop. They changed. Less scenery. More text. Short thoughts. Fragments. "I don't know who I am without the noise." Being seen feels different when you choose it. I thought this would feel like freedom. People started speculating online. Conspiracy theories, fake sightings, cruel jokes. Megan stopped reading the comments. They weren't about Lily anymore. They were about entertainment. The police finally narrowed Lily's movement to a coastal town. Small, quiet, forgettable. Megan went alone this time. She walked the streets slowly, looking for a face she knew better than anyone. She checked diners, bus stops, libraries. In a public library, she found something. A notebook, left behind on a table near the computers. The handwriting was unmistakable. Lily's. The pages weren't dramatic. No confessions, no plans, just observations. About people staring at screens. About how quiet it feels to not be expected anywhere. About how strange it is to exist without being needed. One sentence was underlined twice. If I vanish carefully enough, I can still control how I'm remembered. Megan closed the notebook and held it to her chest. Because she finally saw the truth. Lily hadn't wanted to die. She had wanted to matter. That night, Lily posted again. A photo of the ocean at dusk. The caption read, "I think I stayed too long." Megan replied immediately, "You don't have to finish this." The reply came minutes later. "I don't know how to stop." That terrified Megan more than silence ever had. She called the police, gave them the town, the library, the notebook. They moved quickly. But Lily moved faster. Her final post appeared just before midnight. A black screen, white text. "I wanted proof that I wasn't invisible." And then, nothing. No activity. No location. No signal. Lily Harper finally went silent. If you are new my channel, please subscribe and press bell icon.